Good morning, gamers. Welcome back. I am the AMDM lead. This is my coffee. And you're watching Bidetly News. That was so needed. Alright, let's start the week off right and talk about all work and no play. Their creature makeup feature. And I loved it, the whole lizard man and the simian creature that Sam pulled off, and to me, Sam looked like a young Keanu Reeves. Like, what's up, dude? You know, he looked like a young Keanu Reeves with that cat. That if Keanu Reeves was a simian ape man back in the early the 80s and the 90s. Bill and Ted. You know, that's what it reminded me of. And Liam, just, wow, that was a really interesting sound he was making when he was doing that. But yeah, that was cool. The makeup was awesome. All right, there's a couple of things I want to get to before you. All right. I'm going to kind of like move along through the days. So then there was the Matt Mercer's Between the Sheets. Between the Sheets is becoming, to me, one of my favorite shows. I mean, we're going through the cast of Critical Role first, but eventually, it's going to be branching out into other people in the voiceover and D&D communities. And Brian W. Foster, you son of a gun, are becoming a hell of a guy to be interviewed by. I believe Brian is doing a wonderful freaking job, and it just amazes me. The more he does this, I think the better he's getting at it. The more you do something, the better you get. But from the first time I saw Brian back on Talks Machina to now, I didn't like Brian in the beginning. I didn't like him at all. But now, I am interested in seeing a Between the Sheets with Brian W. Foster as the interviewee. I don't know who would interview him. Probably Taliesin. Taliesin should interview him. But I would love to see an interview with Brian. That's just me. Actually, Danny Carr needs to interview Brian. I want to see that. I'm starting to like Brian. I'd like to see him become a semi-permanent member of Critical Role, maybe. No, he couldn't handle the Mighty Nine. So we're going to move on from that, and let's talk. All right. I'm going to swap a couple of things. So this month is, each month Critical Role is focusing on a different organization to back. And this month is the OSD. Travis pointed this out, and this was posted up yesterday on their page. The OSD, the Operation Supply Drop, which I'll post a link to their video, because their video will have all the links and stuff, and you can see what it's all about. But it's basically, the gist of it is the OSD, they supply stuff to military abroad, games and just stuff they can't normally get, toiletries, things that they can't get through their normal supply chain. And it's a really cool thing. And they also help with once the guys get back, helping with transition classes, getting back from that military war mindset back into a civilian life. They help them, because, and he mentions it in the video about their, you know, they're trained to, they follow this, they follow this, follow this. They have a camaraderie that's all around them, and then they're shuttled back to the U.S. and they lose all of that. And I think it's a really good organization. So I'm going to post a link to that video in here somewhere. And but yeah, check it out. It's an awesome video. And Travis, thanks for bringing that to our attention. Now, the last thing I want to talk about today, we're going to talk Hamburger Helper. So, quite the fighter quick build. Yes, great job. Taliesin, you talked about. Of course, I wasn't expecting Taliesin to pull off the fighter, but he's, come to think of it, he's done fighters twice now. I don't envision Taliesin as a fighter. For some reason, I keep thinking he's been playing a warlock. I would love to see him play a warlock. Could you imagine him and Matt Mercer? Him playing which he kind of almost did with, was it the smoke demon that he had originally had inside of him, which was really cool from Percy. But I see Taliesin as a warlock. I don't know why. Maybe a sorcerer. No. I see him more as a warlock. Now he's playing a cleric. I don't know if I see him as a cleric. But anyway, he did the fighter quick build. Really cool. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about that beautiful jacket he was wearing. Taliesin, where did you get such a thing? That's all I wanted to know. It's gorgeous, sir. Love it. The little thing on the side, the way it curls down a little, and those straight things going. I loved it. Alright, that's all I got for now, guys. If you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like is an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me gain 300 experience points so I can get the second level. And as always, the AMDM does hereby authorize you, the viewer, to gain 10 experience points. 10 experience points for every video that you share. So, just tell your DM the AMDM said so. That's all I've got for now. So, go forth and roll some dice. Good day.